So it's a big decision, deciding on when you should retire.
Especially if you're thinking about retiring early. So we're going to get some advice today. If early retirement is for you, Dustin Smith from Wealth Enhancement Group joins us now. And Dustin, I feel like early retirement is for everybody. Who doesn't want to do that, right?
Yes. I think we all have this idea that one day we just want to retire as early as possible, but it's not always what it's cracked up to be.
Right. And it's not always our decision, too, as to when we can retire. So, when you hear from people, like, what is the desired age?
Sure. Often when I talk to people, let's say in their 40s or 50s, they will say something like, oh, I want to retire at age 62, maybe age 65, because those are common ages that we have heard of. And I think that's a perfectly fine thing to do, right? Those are just some target years to just try out and base your plan around them. But once you get into your early 60s, I really encourage people to pause when they're thinking about retirement and ask themselves this question. Ask themselves this, hey, do I really want to be done with my career, or am I just burned out?
Interesting, because that may be it, right? So this is partially a financial decision, but perhaps it's way more than the money, right?
Oh, for sure. Because when I talk to those people who are in their early 60s, let's say, and they want to retire next year, I'll ask them the question like, hey, well, what if you had 6 weeks of vacation and only had to go into work from Monday to Wednesday? Would you still quit? And a lot of people say no, actually, because they really like what they do. They like the people they work with, and it's their community. So it's really important to recognize that.
I think the other thing that happens too is when you retire, you just assume that your expenses will go down. Maybe your kids are out of the house, maybe you're done with kids' college. But every time we talk to you about this, you tell us, check that right there.
Yeah, because you all of a sudden have all this free time, right? That you can do all those things that you've wanted to do. And so the early years of retirement, we actually see people spend more because they finally get to that honey-do list. They finally redo the carpet in their living room, all those sorts of things. And it really adds up. And so, early retirement can be a really great thing for folks, but you really need to plan ahead, especially the further you are away from such things as, let's say, Social Security or Medicare. Yeah. Because those are two programs that really allow people to, be able to handle retirement. And the further out you are from those, the more you have to cover those costs on your out of your own portfolio, and that can be really difficult to do.
All right, so how do we get started on this?
Sure. I always think the best thing to do is, dream big, right? There's no reason not to. And then after you dream big, I really think it's your next step is to start thinking about how much you actually spend every month, right? Because your portfolio is only going to last as long as your expenses are tied to it. So spend some time thinking about how much you actually spend every month, and then sit down with a professional to have them run some analysis.
Dustin, thank you so much. We appreciate it.